What if I told you that the single biggest moment in Avengers, Infinity War, the snap, might not have been inevitable at all, and that the movie quietly shows us this long before Thanos ever closes his fist? Because from the very first scene, Marvel is already warning us that logic, destiny, and choice are about to collide in ways most of us completely missed. Behind the scenes, Josh Brolin wasn't just voice acting Thanos but performed the role on set with full motion capture, meaning every tiny pause, every sad glance after Gamera's death, and every exhausted breath after the snap was a deliberate acting choice, not just CGI magic. While the infamous Titan battle where Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange almost removed the gauntlet was partially improvised, with Tom Holland genuinely reacting in real time because he didn't know when the scene would stop, and even Thanos' armor, so iconic in the opening, was intentionally removed later in the film to visually show his growing god complex, making him feel less like a warrior and more like fate itself. And then there are the hidden details that hit harder on rewatch, like how the Infinity Gauntlet is already damaged before Thanos ever fights the Avengers, subtly foreshadowing that even infinite power comes at a cost, or how Red Skull calling Thanos son of Allers isn't just comic lore but a quiet reminder that Thanos is not a monster from nowhere. He comes from legacy, ideology, and belief, while Doctor Strange casually looking at Tony before handing over the Time Stone isn't surrender, it's confirmation. Because in that one glance, the future is locked, and even the way Peter Parker senses danger before the snap hints that his spider sense detects not just physical threats but existential ones. But of course, the internet exploded over the logic loops. Why didn't Doctor Strange cut off Thanos' arm with the portal? Why didn't Thor aim for the head? Why didn't Wanda destroy the Mind Stone sooner? And here's the uncomfortable truth. Strange saw over 14 million futures and this was the only one where they win, meaning every mistake is actually a requirement. Thor aiming for the chest wasn't arrogance but desperation to make Thanos feel pain. Wanda hesitating wasn't weakness but love, and Strange's portal trick wouldn't have worked because Thanos had already shown reality-bending control over space itself, making him immune to that exact tactic. And when you realize all of this, Infinity War stops being a movie about heroes losing and becomes a tragedy about heroes choosing loss so the universe can eventually survive, which makes the final dusting scene not just shocking but emotionally cruel by design. So now I have to ask you, what secret fact or logic flaw changed the way you see Infinity War the most? And if this video made you question everything you thought you knew, make sure to subscribe for more deep dive breakdowns that prove the MCU is way darker, smarter, and more intentional than it looks.